Alright guys, since we've learned how to implement the tag syntax, we need to start writing the HTML tags correctly. So we're going to start with the document type first. So what we need to do is to type our less than angle bracket exclamation then doc type. Yeah, doc type. So it's actually bringing the suggestion for us because of the Emmet Emmet extension installed that is pre-installed in the VS Code. So all you just have to do is just to go back and just type less than angle bracket exclamation, which is shift 1, then capital doc type. When it shows the suggestion, you can simply press your tab key or you just press your enter key. It's going to autocomplete it for you. The next thing we need to do is to create our HTML tag, the root tag, which is the HTML, so which is less than angle bracket HTML, less than angle bracket HTML, then open bracket. Now you can see immediately I close the I close the opening tag angle bracket, it automatically brings out the closing tag for me. That's the help of the Emmet extension installed, that is pre-installed in the VS Code. So the next thing we need to do is to write the header. We need the header tag and the body tag. So I'm not going to be opening the I'm not going to be using the angle bracket anymore. All I have to do is just to type the tag name, then I press my enter key or tab key. So I said we will be needing the heading tag, head tag, then go out to the next line and I need what, the body tag. So basically doing it like this, I can create or write the element name without the angle bracket. Automatically is going to bring out create an it's going to create a start tag and an end tag for me for that element that I typed. Now what we need to do is to have the title of our document, the title of our website. So the title is always in the head tag. So all you just have to do is to come to the head tag and have your title. So type your title, press enter. So let's have the title and say this is my first website. Right guys, so this is my first website. Right guys, so let's come over to the body. The body is it's every content written in the body is what is displayed in the web browser. So let's take for instance from the tag syntax that we've learned, let's pick an element, let's pick the h1 element and let's have today is a good day for coding. All right guys, so after that let's go to the next line. So to go to the next line from any part of your code, you just have to hold on your control key, hold down on your or press down on your control key, then hit your enter key. It's going to go to the next line. So we need to have the let's have the p tag with the paragraph tag and let's have some word in it. Let's have some words saying I love coding, I love okay, let's have I love writing codes and coding is fun. All right, so I'll be displaying the results of these codes in my browser, then but I'll be using the live server. So all I just have to do is to right click on my page over here, my working environment, and hit on open with live server. Boom, the result is here. Now we have the heading tag, the h1 having the content of today is a good day, and we also have the paragraph over here saying I love writing codes and coding is fun. So this is basically the output of the codes we've just written. All right guys, so let's go back to our code and let's have some text formatting. So basically there's a shortcut to write all these HTML document types. So I'm just going to highlight everything and get rid of it, and I'll use the shortcut key, which is what? Exclamation. Exclamation is shift 1. So when you type, or when you press on shift 1 to bring out the exclamation, just press your enter key or your tab key. It's going to generate every HTML5 document type for you. So we have the doc type over here. Then we have the HTML root, the root element. Then we have the language as an attribute, which is having the value of English. Then we have some meta elements over here, having the character set of UTF-8. Then also some other meta information. This is just some information about the web page. And this is the title over here. The default title is it's always in document, so we can change it and have it to be my first website. All right, guys, so let's start some text formatting. I'm going to be having some comments over here. Comments are basically what we don't want, like just kind of having a description about a content in our website. It's not going to be visible, but it's just going to be it's going to make the programmer or whosoever is reading your code is going to make them understand your code. So I'm going to be having some text over here saying text formatting in HTML. So let me go to my browser, right click and open with live server. Now this text formatting is I just want to make it as a description. I do not want to make this display. So I'll come over to my code, then I'll click on, or I'll press my control forward slash, or we can basically just do less than angle bracket, exclamation, minus, then go to the end of that line, then minus, greater than angle bracket. So but the shortcut key is control forward slash or control slash. All right, guys, so I'll be having my first code here to say what I'll be having the paragraph tag. Let's have something like this is a normal text. Okay, so when we go to our browser, automatically we can see over here it has displayed without using the reload button, or without using Control R or probably F5. So let's go back to our code. This is a normal text. Let's have another text, and let's have a B tag in it, and let's have something like this is a bold text. So let's go back to our browser. Then we have this text to be bold. Let's have another, let's have another content of P tag, and let's have this text, this italics. So, or this text is italicized, or should I? Yes, it's italics. So I'm just going to wrap this guy in an I tag. Press your I tag, then paste it in between. So after doing that, go to your browser, make sure the results will be out. You see the results. Right, guys, so let's come again and have some formatting, and let's have this text is superscripted. Yeah. To have this to have this in a superscript, we just have to wrap it. You highlight and control X, or you cut it, then you have your SUP tag, press enter, then paste it in between the tag names, the element the elements name, between the start tag and the end tag. So go to your browser and you will see that this text has been superscripted. So just basically saying raised to power of something, raised to power of something, you understand. So this is just the concept behind it in HTML. Now we can also have the subscript that is base. This text is subscripted. To do that, we just have our sub tag, then inside it, let's copy this guy and paste it in between. Now when we go back to our browser, we can see it has been it's now in a base format. It's subscripted. All right, guys, I want to show you some shortcuts on Emmet again. So let's have a paragraph tag and let's have a word called lorem. This lorem will help us to generate dummy text automatically without having, let's take for instance, you don't know what to type, you just want to have some words in your code, but probably maybe you come back and fix it by giving it some words. But at the moment of coding, you want to have some text in your as your placeholder. You can simply just type what lorem, then press your enter key or tab key. It's going to bring out or just generate some random dummy text for you. Now if let's assume you want to generate 10 words, you don't want it to be this this long, you can just type what, simply say lorem 10 and press your enter. It's going to generate 10 words for you. So let's count it. It's going to be 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. It's 10 words already. If it's 50 words, just make it lorem 50. It's going to generate 50 words for you. So all right, so but I'll just leave it at lorem 10, which is perfect. All right, guys, so one of the most important thing we need to learn again in the text formatting is that we need to learn the headings, the HTML headings. So let's just come over to the top here and let me have a comment saying headings in HTML. Then I'll comment it using /. So I'll go down and I'll have what, first of all, I'll have my h1. So I will type my h1 saying what, let me have a content of heading 1. So let me right click and open with my live server. Then I have this. So let's go back to the code and let's have multiple headings. H2 saying heading 2, come again h3 heading 3, h4 heading 4, then h5 also saying heading 5. Then the last but not the least is the h6, which is the least. So h6. So when we go to our browser and display the results, we have this. Right, so this is the output. The output over here says that this heading 1 is bigger than heading 2, and the heading 2 is also bigger than heading 3. 3 is bigger than 4. 4 is bigger than 5. While 5 is also bigger than 6. 6 is the smallest. There's nothing like heading 7, because let's try it. I know some of us might be wondering why not heading 7. Let's try and do something like that. Heading 7, it's not even bringing the suggestion. So let's first create the tag and let's say less than angle bracket h7, close the bracket. So let's have what, heading 7. And let's go to our browser. You can see this heading 7 is just like a normal text. So there's no any HTML heading that is h7. So that's just one of the most important thing I want us to take note of. The headings are also very important. So take for instance, you want to have some description, some heading description in your website. So possibly, and it's going to be good if you can use either the h1 or h2. All right guys, so that's that for today's class. In the next class we'll be treating the next topic, which is links and images, how to input image, how to bring images to a website. We'll also be looking at lists and tables, how to create lists and tables with HTML. Then after that, we'll also be looking at forms and inputs. We'll be creating a forms and input. We'll be creating a form. Then after that, we'll be wrapping it up. Then we'll begin our CSS as soon as we finish the next class. All right guys, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next class.